Hello ladies, so I want to chat with you guys about how transforming your words and your language can actually transform your life. So this is something that I've been doing for a while now. I've been getting super intentional about how I am vocalizing things because through my studies of the law of attraction, I know that whatever we focus on, whatever we give our energy to, is going to expand. We're basically going to create more of. And your words actually are a form of energy. Your words have so much power. So let's say you're constantly saying, oh, I'm not smart enough to do this, or I can't do this, or what if I fail at this, or that seems so difficult, or that's not possible for me. You're basically putting those words into existence. Your words are creating your reality. So if you want to manifest a better world for yourself, you need to start thinking about what are those words that you are putting out there. How are you phrasing things? Now, a really good example here is around money. So I like to do a lot of money mindset work on myself and also on my clients. And one of the things I get them to do is think about what are the discussions that they're having in relation to money. And a real aha moment came actually. One of my clients the other day was saying that she was chatting with her friends, and for the first time ever, she realized how much her and her friends complain about not having enough. So they were moaning about not getting paid enough, not being able to afford certain things, constantly saying, oh, that's too expensive. If you're constantly in that energy of not enough, of scarcity, of lack, you are going to create more lack. So I think the first thing that you would need to do is start being more intentional about the words that you're using. Bring awareness to your language, because knowledge is power. If we know what words we're using, we then have the power to make better decisions when it comes to our words moving forwards. So a good idea is to just keep a journal to begin with, without sort of any kind of judgment, okay, without sort of beating yourself up about the words that you're using. Carry a journal with you for the day and just start to pay attention to some of the phrases that you're using, writing down any phrase that you hear yourself saying that doesn't reflect the reality that you want to create, that doesn't reflect the life that you want to be living. So maybe you're out in the shop and somebody says, oh, you're gonna buy that, and you say, nah, it's too expensive. Okay, that would be a really good example. You'd want to write that phrase down. And at the end of the day, you're probably gonna have a whole list of phrases that don't reflect the reality you want to create. I now want you to take those phrases and think about how you can flip them, how you can create a new narrative for yourself that acknowledges what's going on, but without putting energy on what you don't want, without vocalizing more of what you don't want. So let's say that's too expensive. Let's use that as an example, because that's a good one. A lot of people use that, right? It's amazing how many clients I work with that want to manifest more money, but are constantly using the phrase, I can't afford that, that is too expensive. How do we flip the narrative on that? How do we change that story? So it could be saying something like, I'm choosing to invest my money in something else. So we're looking at it from a different perspective. Rather than saying I don't have something, we're saying I have money, but I'm investing it in something else. And that's going to make all of the difference. We're not looking at things from a place of lack, we're looking at things from a place of abundance. And when you are speaking words in an abundant way, you're going to be a magnet for more abundance into your life. So yeah, it's a good little exercise to do. Give yourself a day to kind of really be intentional about the phrases that you're using. Write down anything that you notice that you're saying that doesn't reflect the reality you want to create. And then when you've got that list, come back to it and say, well, what could I say as an alternative? What words could I choose to use that signal more abundance rather than focusing on lack? And when you've done this exercise, let me know how you've got on. Share what came up for you in the comments. Or if you've used any sort of experience similar to this, if you've ever done sort of a similar exercise, let me know as well. What are the some of the phrases that you hear yourself saying there. I'd love to know what kind of phrases to come up for you quite frequently that don't reflect the reality that you want to create. Let me know in the comments. Make sure to give me a like as well, and if you're loving this channel, which I hope you are, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. All right, thanks very much for listening, ladies, and I will catch up with you again very soon.